Hi everyone, welcome to this new video. In today's video, we're gonna keep working with the model registry, specifically about how to retrieve information about the models that we have registered. So let's get started. I'm going to import MLflow and set the tracking URI as always. Then here, I'm going to create an instance of my MLflow client, and I'm going to create this variable register model name with the name that we're going to work today. So the first method that we're going to explore is getRegisteredModel, and this method takes only the name of the registered model, and it returns the registered model object. So I'm going to use this method here, and now let me print the type of this object. It's registered model. Now we can access metadata or attributes of this object using the dot notation. For example, the name of the model, creation time, the tags associated to this particular model, description, and the latest versions. So here we have the information. The name is random forest classifier. This is the creation time or the timestamp. We have like, this is like epoch format. Then we have the tags associated to this particular model, framework, project name, and task. We have the description for this model, and we have latest versions, which is a list with the latest versions for these models. In this case, we have only two versions that you can see here. We have version 2 and of course a version 1. Now let's explore another method, getModelVersion. In this case, we can use this method to retrieve information about a specific version. The parameters that it takes are the name of the model, the registered model, and the version. And this method returns a model version object. So here, let's say that I want to get information about the version 1, right? So I'm going to use this method, and I'm going to use the dot notation to access the attributes of this object. So here we have all this metadata, the version, the creation time, description for the version, the source, the status, the run ID, tags associated to this version, and the aliases. In this case, we can see that there are two aliases associated to this particular version. Now if I'm going to get the version 2, I can do the same, and now we can have like similar information, the version, description, the status, the aliases. In this case, this particular version is only contains a single alias, which is champion. Now let's take a look at this method, getModelVersionByAlias. In this case, we need to provide name of the model, the registered model, and the alias. And as I said before, we can only attach an alias to a single model version, which means that I cannot have like multiple models or multiple model versions being champion. That's why we can use the alias to retrieve information about a specific version. For example, here, I'm going to get information about the model version with the alias champion, and we already know that this version is the version 2. So let me run this. Let me print the metadata associated to this version, and we can see that it's the version 2. If I, let's say, use a different tag, let's say development, now the version that is retrieved is the version 1 because contains the alias development. Well, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching it, and see you next time.